Welcome, Rangers,
to this bonus episode of
PRNT,
your source for all things
Power Rangers.
On this bonus episode, we're going to kind of review our trip of WizCon Chicago. We had a great time, and we met a ton of great people.
It was awesome.
And we also did some other things. Chris, what did we do?
So we interviewed some special people, which you will see a little later in the episode.
Yep.
We also have a surprise interview for this Friday's episode.
Right.
But we're not going to spoil anything.
No.
On this trip, we were able, like Tom said, we were able to meet some awesome people. We took some great photos with some people.
Great cosplay.
Yeah, you should be seeing them on the screen now.
Yep.
We just had a fantastic time.
So amazing. And if you want to see just how amazing, tune in to Friday's episode. The highlight of my life thus far.
Yes, definitely.
I would say. Besides, of course, you marrying your wife,
yes,
right?
Yes. I love you. I love you, Amber.
Right, yeah. So we're really excited to present our recap of WizCon Chicago. Enjoy. As you know, we are here at WizCon Chicago, and we are talking right now with Andrew Gray. You may know him from Megaforce. He was the Red Ranger, and we're going to ask him a few questions and see what he has to say. Chris?
All right, so Andrew, first off, did you watch Power Rangers as a kid?
I absolutely watched Power Rangers as a kid. I actually had a Power Ranger suit that I wore all year long. I wore that thing into the ground. My mother was like, "We got to throw this thing out." I was like, "No, Mom, this is mine. I'm going to be a Power Ranger." She's like, "Okay, good luck with that." I told you.
So, what was the process that you had to go through to become a Power Ranger?
A lot of discipline and education.
Okay, all right.
To do some of the stuff like the acrobatics, the green screens, the pyrotechnic kind of stuff,
right.
The choreography. They wanted us to already know pretty much how to do about 50% of that even before we got in there.
Oh, really?
So everybody had to have some kind of stage combat experience on top of acting experience. They wanted to see how athletic we were, if we were flexible, and then they put us through a little gauntlet where they actually had stunties come in and go like 50% with swords and just see how we reacted to that.
Oh, really? Wow. So you had to go through the ringer then?
It took about a year to choose the final Red Ranger. There was probably about 275 guys in a room just in red shirts.
Wow.
Weaned it down. So
yeah.
They did their absolute best for you guys, the fans.
Awesome. So if you don't know, in Megaforce, they kind of incorporate all the previous seasons of Power Rangers. So Andrew, he had a chance to morph into every Red Ranger of a previous series. Yeah. Just like that.
Pretty epic.
Yeah. So Andrew, what was your favorite season, your favorite red suit to morph into?
Well, to be honest, my favorite suit was my suit.
Of course.
Because I have to own that suit.
Right? Yep.
I wore that the most. So I had my blood, sweat, and tears in it. But my favorite suit, probably to morph into, I really like Jungle Fury a lot.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty cool. I liked Turbo. I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
And then Go-Kaiju was hilarious. I thought that was just pretty dark. I felt like that was the darkest that the Power Rangers have ever gone.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how evil they can be. So.
Right, yeah. So what's next for Andrew Gray?
What's next is film, TV, education, entrepreneurship, just sharing everything I've learned in the process, doing public speaking. I love educating and being a part of school. So learning and working, and I'm also writing and directing.
Oh, awesome.
And I got some big stuff coming up, so you guys just keep your eyes out there.
Cool, awesome. Well, thanks for checking this out. We want to thank Andrew Gray for taking time to talk to us, and we'll see you around.
Welcome, Rangers. We're here with the yellow Lost Galaxy Ranger.
Hi.
So we're going to ask Cerina a couple questions, and if there's anything you want to ask a future Ranger that we may meet one day, please put it in the comment section below. All right, Cerina. So the first question I have for you is, how much pressure was there on you and your for being the first series outside of the Zordon era?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. To be perfectly honest, I didn't feel any pressure at all. I feel like, yes, we wanted to, like, do the whole series and, you know, justice and, like, but I didn't feel like we needed to live up to something. I don't know. For me personally, I was just trying to be the best Maya I could be in our season. I wasn't trying to like beat anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah. My second question. In the very beginning of the series, you tried to pull the Quasar Saber and it did not budge.
Yes.
And then it wasn't until everyone was there that you were able to
Yes.
pull the Quasar Saber. Why do you think the Morphing Brain waited to give you your Quasar Saber?
Why?
Yes. Oh yeah, we asked the tough questions.
Wow. I mean, because let's see, what episode was that?
I believe it was episode 1. 1 or 2.
Where I got to pull it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was at the very beginning where you attempted, but
Right.
it did not.
Because in a series, like in an episode, you gotta have somewhere to go, right?
Right.
So yes, of course, I attempted, couldn't get it, and then by the end of the episode, I get it. It's a nice little wrap up. I know that's a terrible answer, but it's true. As a writer, right?
Well, did you feel like you had to become worthy of the saber at all? Or?
Yes, absolutely. I do feel like that. Yeah, we all had to be worthy and sort of nominated by whoever. That was one of my favorite episodes, actually. But I'm glad that I got the Quasar Saber.
And the final question, if you were to return as Maya, the Yellow Ranger, how would you like to see that on the show?
Oh my god. I would love to. I'm just gonna say that. I would love to. I feel honored to be a part of this Power Ranger legacy. And I would like to come in the same way I came in the first time, which is fall out of a portal and roll down a sandy hill in a little leather outfit.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much,
This
Cerina.
time, I can use my own hair. They put a lot of fake hair on me.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I have too much hair to have fake hair.
Well, thank you so much, Cerina. It was lovely to meet you.
So we hope you really enjoyed the interviews.
They were kind of spontaneous too. Andrew especially was like, "Hey, let's do an interview," and we're like, "Okay." But to see more of our trip, remember to check out Friday's episode.
See you there.